You ready?
My coach, Barbara H. Smith. Why did I hire her? Because she's the best.
Barbara H. Smith is a powerhouse. She just walks in the room and grabs your attention, and she does that in a way that just makes you feel loved and like she's paying attention to you. She cares about you, and she wants to see you be your best self.
She was able to dig inside and find the passion that was deep within me.
Barbara's energy is one of the reasons that I had to have her as my coach. I love the way she is real with people.
The reason I felt like I needed a coach was because I have some big goals and I needed to build my confidence. I knew that Barbara could help me do that.
I felt that I could trust her.
I would definitely recommend to get coaching from Barbara H. Smith if you feel like you need to level up your confidence. She would just help you feel like bold, like you can take on the world.
She has really shown me who I am. She has changed my mindset to a place that I know that I am more powerful today than I would have ever been if I had never met Barbara Smith.
Oh my God, here we go. Shani Smith got me good right there. I never saw that before. I didn't know she was doing, I knew she was going to do something, but hello and welcome to the Empowering You Show. I am just giddy with laughter and excitement today. I am going to show up and show out today with all my guests on the stage. I want to bring up the person behind the shenanigans that you just saw, the sensational, smooth, always got something up her sleeve, Shani Smith.
Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday. And shenanigans? I don't think that was shenanigans. That was not shenanigans.
She done stole some of my pictures and just put them together. That was just phenomenal. I am elated, over the top, thankful, grateful, and just love you, Shani.
I can't think of a more deserving person.
Whew, I was actually just giggling. I was giggling like a little schoolgirl back here. You couldn't see me. And Mama was over here saying, "Look at that." Well, I said, "I know that was Shani." All that stuff. Whew. Okay.
No, I had to.
Get yourself together. There's a show going on right now.
Woosah.
There's a show
Woosah.
going on right now. Yes, today is my birthday. Officially today, September 15th. My mama had a child named Barbara Ann Holmes, and I would be that one who came out immediately, she said today when I was asking her at breakfast. You didn't even hesitate. You just right out. There it was. All right. We have a phenomenal lineup today. I'm talking about the people who are going to show up on the platform to inspire and empower, invigorate, rejuvenate, and refresh the ladies at the Sisters Empower, Sisters to Advance. And gentlemen, let me not leave out the gentlemen. But the first person up on the list to come to the platform, to come to the stage, is somebody that I have grown to love so very much. She's a client of mine, but she's way more than that. Before being a client, Dr. Michelle Boone Thornton is an extraordinary professor at St. Leo University. She is in a plethora of boards and directorates. She has the love of God deep down inside of her. She glows and walks with regalness. Is that a word? Regality. Is that a word? With
It
her
is now.
regal giraffe tall self. Help me bring to the platform Dr. Michelle Boone Thornton.
I just love her.
Hello. And yes, I am a giraffe. I own it because the giraffes have vision. Woo! My
They
coach
can
told me
see
that.
above the clouds. They
My
can see
coach
above.
taught me that.
Yes, I love it. So I just want you to tell the folk, give them a little teeny tiny glimpse of what you might be talking about on the platform for October 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well, my thing is removing the mask that we wear to hide our emotions, because we do have to have discipline over our emotions, and we have to wear the mask to survive. But to thrive, we have to take it off. So we're going to talk about taking that mask off and some of the self-induced stress that comes behind trying to wear it, because we're all, and not all of us know it, exceptional.
Yes.
But the reason we mask is so that we can fit into the box that society tries to create for us. But we were created to stand out and stand up. And this retreat is going to take you there.
Come on, I'll
Okay.
take you there. I love that.
I was about to rock the box real quick when she said that.
That is so good. We're going to talk more to Dr. Michelle Boone Thornton in a moment. But next up on the platform is somebody else that's going to be showing up to make us beautiful. Not only make us beautiful, but show us how to brand our beauty. That would be the beautiful, internationally known, magnificent beauty herself, Holly Bird Miller.
Hello, everyone, and happy birthday, Barbara. Oh my God, I'm so excited to be here, to be with you this day on yet another birthday. So I'm excited to see you.
On my birthday, right? Last year we were together?
We were. We're making this a tradition, and I like where this is going. So let's keep this going.
I like where this is going. Last year we went and had seafood at Dead Rise that you didn't know anything about, and we had a blast.
We did an impromptu photo. We did an impromptu photo shoot. It was like a whole vibe. I loved every moment of it.
So tell the folk out there in this land we call internet, what are you going to be talking about and bringing to the platform for the Sisters Empower Sisters event?
Yes, I am so excited, for one, to be a part of this retreat, because finally it's going to give a holistic view to women and just build us up all the way around. So I'm very excited about that. But what I'm going to be bringing to you as a personal branding and image consultant expert is just that, how to represent your personal brand. Of course, we all know that the first impression is visual. It's visual. And so a big part of your personal brand is how you show up. How you show up. And if you are getting the attention of your target audience, and Barbara, you know how to show up for sure.
You show out.
So we're gonna dive into those details about visual image, personal branding, image consulting, why it all matters, why you want to attract your target audience, how you want to attract clients, and how you want to keep their attention.
Yes, baby. Yes. I love it. And I love you, have loved you forever. And now, thank you so much for being on the platform. And thank you so much for being here today for my birthday.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Thank you.
Listen, I know this is a Sisters Empower Sisters to Advance event. I already know. And I already know there might be somebody out there that might say, this is a women's event. Why are you inviting a man? Well, let me tell you about this man. This man is one of my coaches. Anybody that tells you they are a coach and they don't have a coach is a hypocrite. They're lying to you. So I have been coached by Holly Bird Miller. I have been coached even by my own client, Dr. Boone Thornton, but I have been coached by one of the best, the best sales confidence coach on not the planet, the universe. That would be Mr. Brian K. McNeil to the platform.
Does Barbara H. Smith know how to bring you out? Or does Barbara H. Smith know how to bring you out? Hello, everybody. Happy birthday to my sister.
Thank you so much.
I count it as an honor to have been your coach. I believe I'm going to talk about two things. I believe there's two words that are most important in the success or failure of us in our businesses and in our lives. One and two most important skills: the ability to communicate. Can you articulate a thought, explain a concept, and the ability to sell? Can you get money in exchange for? Now, I am the sales confidence coach, and I'm going to talk about how to package, present, and sell yourself and your services better than you ever had before, so you can earn more money than ever before. How cool is it that I'm following Holly, because she's going to help with the packaging? And how cool is Dr. Michelle going to be here, because you're going to help with packaging and presenting, and Barbara presenting and selling. That's me. And she's right about being the best at it.
Yes.
Right. Because what good is it to have a great package if you can't get it out and can't sell it?
Right.
What is it? A hobby, right?
Earl Nightingale said, once you open your mouth, you reveal to the world who you really are. And I'm going to teach you what to say. So,
and that's just part of the lineup. You're looking at some of the best on the platform. Barbara Smith does not do stuff in a shady, shoddy way. And I bring the best of the best to those who are interested in investing in themselves. And yes, it is an investment. But who better to invest in you than you?
I mean,
now, I know that these A-listers are going to bring the fire. There is no question in my mind. And let me add this to it. For those of you out there who might be saying, well, you know, that's a little bit more than I want to spend. Okay, let me explain the value to you. We have 3 more coaches coming. 3 more. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. 2 more coaches coming. And each one of them, if you were to spend the time that you're going to spend with them, each one of them, any one of them would cost more than the entire event.
Significantly.
Say it again, Brian.
Significantly more.
For the people in the back.
What they're going to get all of us for, they can't get me by themselves. No way. I charge significantly more than that. But they're going to get 6 times the value, you know. And it goes back to what you were saying, Barbara, Sister Barbara, are you important or not?
Yeah.
If you're important or not, we know the people that come to this event right here, we know the money that they invest, they'll get back tenfold or more than tenfold. And they get to keep these benefits for the rest of their lives. Cannot be duplicated what they're going to get here. And this is the kind of event you're not even going to be able to tell anybody how good it was. No. Because you can't match the electricity that's going to be there. The breakfast with each other, the church between the church, you know, the people that you meet. You can't even
between the church. Yeah.
It's ridiculous, you know. If you're going to invest any money in yourselves, and you should, common laws of business keeps you from happening. You can't invest a little bit and get a lot. You got to invest significant to your level. But boy, what you gonna get?
So Holly, talk to the audience about value and what it means to invest in you, and how important it is to invest in you from your experience.
Oh, it's vitally important. It is vitally important. I know at one point when I was working with a business coach, and I think everyone should continue to work with business coaches, even though we're coaches ourselves, it took me from a regionally known makeup artist to an international makeup artist. And that alone changed the trajectory of my career and my business. And so people will invest money in you if you invest money in yourself. And they know that you're investing money in yourself because it's how you're showing up. It's how you're presenting yourself online. It's how you conduct your business. People will know when you're investing money in yourself. And here's a question that I'd like to present to everybody. What's it going to cost you if you don't go? What's it going to cost you not investing in yourself? Something to think about. Yeah, that's something to think about. If you don't invest in yourself, you don't invest in retreats such as this or other things that are helping you with your personal and your professional development, what is that costing you?
Yeah, it cost me a lot. It cost me a lot of years. I'm right here, right now. I could have been so much further along had I understood the value of A, investing in me, and B, investing in a coach. Oh, you said some nuggets right there. Dr. Michelle, your thoughts and comments on why people want to show up for this. I know Brian has had his viewpoints and Holly has had her viewpoints. What are you saying to the people out there about investing in themselves for this particular retreat?
Well, this retreat is so timely because of the season that we are in. We are in a season of collaboration, and you have all of these professionals and experts at their fingertip. Because for 2 years, we've been isolated. And so now's the time to come together. And prior to that, you may have been able to work and make some traction on your own, but this is a new season. This is a season of collaboration, and you're going to have to work with experts to help you go to the next level, to help you level up. That's what you are going to have to do. And I'm just so in awe just to be on the platform with them, and they're going to be like, could you get out the way so we can work with the people? And, your time is up. But it's exciting. It's exciting. And to think that as a person who's just traveled all over the world doing conferences, how many conferences you would have to go to see these people individually and what you would pay to go to those conferences. And so here it is, packaged for you by the lovely Barbara H. Smith, who is a leader amongst leaders herself.
Hallelujah.
Can I just follow that up, Dr. Michelle and Barbara? Barbara, a leader amongst leaders. How many people can say they've been speaking, they've been hired to speak on other continents? How many people can say they have their own TV show? How many people can say that they're doing the caliber of work that you're doing? You alone are worth the value.
Yeah.
But to bring all of this collective expertise, it's just top notch. It's just a cherry on top. So it's a retreat that they shouldn't miss. Honestly, they should not miss.
They're gonna be sorry if they did. So Shani, you are going to be in the mix. What's your comments, your thoughts, your energy, what are you? She's working behind the scenes as well, so she gets to see some stuff that you're going to get that we're not telling you yet. We're not telling.
See, for the thing for me is I'm new. I'm a newborn in the entrepreneur field as far as this goes. Although I've had businesses, I've never really understood how to brand it properly, how to sell it properly, how to take the mask off, how to be. So for me, I'm looking at people who are powerhouses alone, but the fact that they're speaking in the States, they're speaking internationally. Those are things that I aspire to do. So that's how you know you're in the right room. I don't need to be around other business owners who can talk about the struggle. I want to talk about how do we grow and take it to the next place. So if you're ready to level up, if you're ready to finish the fourth quarter strong and hit 2023 with like so much momentum, this is where you need to be. And I'm honored to be there.
Bruce George. Hey, Bruce. Thank you for stopping by. And
another genius right there.
That's the Genius's Common founder and originator. Bruce George, my buddy, my friend. Appreciate you being out there, Bruce. Listen, they have said it for me. I didn't have to tell you how powerful this event is going to be. It's luxury, but it's limited. We're down to 5 seats. We have 5 seats left, and we're not at the end of the month yet. So if you want to get on this here train, it's leaving the state. No, it left the station, and the caboose is just slowing up to pick up speed, because when it's closed. Why is that? Because we want an intimate group of ladies. I know Brian K. McNeil is going to be on the platform, but however, he getting ready to get kicked off as soon as he's done. His lovely wife is going to step in, and that was a secret. I done messed up one of the secrets. Anyway, You have so much more going on at the retreat that you don't know about. That's going to, when you leave, you are going to be walking on elevation. You're walking into level up land. You're walking into a mindset and a mindset shift that you've not seen in your business or in your personal life, and or both, when you come to the Sisters Empower Sisters to Advance event, now October 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Brian, I want you to give us a sneak peek, just a little sneak peek of one of the techniques that you teach in. The rest of you get ready, because I want you to teach one little teeny tiny, give them a little
just a little teaser,
little tantalizing teaser that's just gonna whet their appetite just a little teeny tiny tad.
Okay. If I could do it in less than a minute time, people are going to hire you, buy from you, buy into you for either emotional reasons or logical reasons. I'm not even going to go ahead and explain to you what the difference is, but I will tell you they'll move much faster for emotion than they will for logic. Knowing this to be true, you must learn how to use emotional words often and comfortably. The single most emotional word in the English language is the word love. Learn how to use that word often and comfortably in talking about what you do. The second most emotional word is the word home. Learn how to intersperse the word home in what you do and what you do. And also the single word that they want to hear more often, and no adults hear it often enough, is the own of the sound of their own first names. Say a person's first name often and comfortably. Use the word love often and comfortably. Use the word home often and comfortably. And you'll find yourself closer to them much faster.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You killed that, Rod. I think you might have done this once or twice.
Yeah, once or twice.
He might be good at what he does, I think. Right. You don't just get to be the sales confidence coach for nothing.
Let me tell you, Brian asked me to do, I thank you so much for that, Brian. That was phenomenal. Brian asked me to do a testimonial for him, which I gladly did, because I spent some time with Brian as my coach, and I still get coached by Brian. So he asked me to do a testimonial, and what I said was, I hated sales. I really did, because I thought sales was hawking people down, begging them to buy your stuff, calling them up. And he said, sis, you got that all wrong. That might have been the old time way of doing it, but I'm going to teach you a way to do it. And when I did his testimonial, I said something similar to this. I used to hate sales until I met Brian K. McNeil. Now I am a lean, mean, selling machine because of Brian K. McNeil. And that's the truth.
We love it too. We love it.
That's the truth. So you got to come and see Brian K. McNeil on the platform. Now, the branding expert, Holly Bird Miller. Not just branding, but Holly's been doing my photography. If you've seen any pictures of me, her team, any number of photographers that she uses, her team has done photography with me. I started out with Kim Brundage, and met Holly with her. And then from there, Holly took off and did her own branding and marketing, but she's always been behind the makeup that this one had on. And I have her laughing in studio when she's doing my makeup, because I said, girl, you beat that mug so fast. You beat that mug so good. Even I like it when I look at it. But she is one of the best in the business when it comes to strategy, branding, marketing, and without a doubt, beauty. Give the folks a little teeny tiny taste of what you might be talking about, Holly.
Yes, excited to do so. So people will always do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. And one of the ways in which they can get closer to that like is visually. So especially with the advent of social media, everything's visual. You honestly have about 3 to 5 seconds to get someone's attention online and to get their attention visually. 3 to 5 seconds, you heard me right. So like nanoseconds as they're scrolling and swiping left, you have about 3 to 5 seconds to get their attention visually. And if you don't do that, they've already moved on. So we teach you some of the key principles and the strategies on how to make sure that when they're swiping and they see your amazing images with your signature looks and your signature styles, that they want to stop and they want to learn more about the what it is that you do. So that is what we're going to be talking about. And we're going to take a deep dive into everything that it takes in order to make sure that you have a strong personal branding statement and a strong visual image.
That's so good. That is so good because we take it for granted. Go ahead, Shani.
There's one more thing. Is it a surprise that you're going to be giving us, Holly?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, we are going to be actually doing makeovers while you're there. So you're going to get the whole beauty experience, the photo shoot, the whole experience while you're there too. So you will literally be able to walk away not only with the nuggets and the strategies for how to enhance your personal brand, but also walk away with beautiful headshots and images you can utilize before you even leave the conference and upload it to your social channels to make sure that you are getting noticed online.
Yeah, Shani, good.
Because how many people say they're in business and they can't even provide you with a professional headshot?
I can't even tell you the number of people. Yeah, it's actually horrifying when I look online, especially LinkedIn and those professional social channels, and I see someone who has a car selfie, as their profile picture. Honestly, going back to my previous point, if you are in business and you are investing in your business, one of the ways in which you should do that, like immediately, is to invest in some high-res images that will help to showcase your personal brand. So we're definitely going to take a much deeper dive into the importance of that and how it's going to essentially attract your target audience and get you more business.
Yeah, that is definitely what we want to do. Hair, makeup, beauty, wardrobe, photography. My son is out there. Hi, Katara, honey. I thank you for saying hi, Mom. Happy birthday. I appreciate you. Love you. Yes, he's out there saying hello and happy birthday. I did speak to him earlier, but he had to jump on the show, just throwing out that one.
And you got to do a public happy birthday. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I love it. So we got a question out here before we get to Dr. Michelle Boone Thornton. We're going to get to her right after the break, but the producer wants to know, Holly, Michelle, Brian, are you ready to get your own shows? I don't know. What a great birthday present that would be to give to me. I don't know how that's giving it to me, but I'm bringing quality shows all the time. So this would just be another added addition. Just think about it. After the break, we'll talk more to Dr. Michelle Boone Thornton about what she's bringing as the unmasking guru. We'll be right back. Don't go away. I am a child of the Most High God. He has gifted me in ways that I could not even imagine and didn't know. There was a time when I didn't know who I was. I listened to other people tell me who I should be, what I should do. I listened to people telling me that I should be a boutique owner, that I should be a construction manager, that I should be a laborer. Have you ever felt like you should do something else, be something else, go somewhere else, be wherever you wanted to be, and you felt like you were in a box? Anybody in the room? And you couldn't get out? Anybody in the room? And you kept trying to go and you couldn't get out? Anybody in the room? But let me tell you, you need to rock the box. Rock the box. I am engaging, inspiring, and empowering. I would give you everything I know. Just by touching you, if I could, by osmosis, give you every single thing I've learned, I've gone through, I know I would. We know that's not possible, but as it is possible, I love to share information with people. Some of you out there, people have told you that you can't be, you can't have, you can't do. But I will tell you, like Kinston said, you can, you must, and you will. If it's to be, it's going to be me. You got to say it. If it's to be, it's going to be.
If it's to be, it's going to be. If it's to be, it's going to be.
Barbara is because she believed what her mama said about her and not what other people told her.
Every day you wake up, when you're in a situation, it's your choice whether it's an advantage or the disadvantage.
She gained her confidence and her life, and now she is a testimony.
If I can help you elevate yourself, then I feel like I'm elevating my own self as well. What you know and I know together can change the world.
I love that video. It always gets me like,
Mama's back here with feet patting. She didn't think I saw.
Of course she is. Before we get into, I just want to, I know Dr. Michelle Boone Thornton, you are about to give us something amazing, and I don't want to miss what I got to say or interrupt the goodness that you're going to bring. But I also want to just thank our sponsors out there. Besides the clearly lovely people that we have here, Mr. Brian K. McNeil, the sales confidence coach, CMV Communicators, Dr. Michelle's own company, Holly B, Makeup Partners, Can Do Spice, that's my company, just saying. All About Events, Best Bald Shave, Labs to Go, The Better Vision Center, Dr. Calvin White, Charles Atwater Group, Soulful Journey, Tasty Chef, Women Who Wow, Premise Bank, Abide Products. Those are just a few of the people who understood the assignment. They understood how valuable this was, so they invested in it. And I hope that you'll invest in yourself as well. I'm just saying. If I forgot somebody, charge it to my heart. Just saying.
Heart, not your heart. Okay. Yes. And we are excited for all of what Shani just pronounced for sponsors. Have something for you to take away in our swag bag. We can't tell you what's in the bag, but know that the sponsors have been gracious enough to provide us with articles for you to take away, some pretty exciting stuff. Thank you, KT. He loved the Rock the Box video. I think that's the first time he may have seen it. Anyway.
Rock the Box, just saying. That's all I can do. We all know out there I can't dance. All right, it's over. Okay.
It's all good. But we want to talk now to Dr. Michelle Boone Thornton, who is an authority in her own right, an amazing orator, extraordinary instructor, and my friend, Dr. Michelle Boone Thornton. What tantalizing little tidbit are you going to share for the people in the audience for a moment?
Well, I'm going to just kind of elaborate a little bit off of what Holly said, because this is a holistic approach that you are providing. And so Brian is working with them on confidence and sales, and Holly with branding and makeup, just looking the part. But it's a little bit more to it than that, because emotionally, we've got to be ready to lead. We cannot lead people if we're emotionally traumatized ourselves. And so a lot of people say, well, I'm not emotionally traumatized. Well, what I do is I look at the emotions that you mask, because we do wear masks. We don't want people to see our vulnerabilities, our weaknesses, our hurt, our pain, and it happens to all of us as we ascend the ladder of success. And so we're going to talk about removing that mask. We're going to confront some things, yes. But we're going to work through so that when you leave, you're going to be all that you wanted and it could be. You're going to walk into your destiny and you'll be ready.
That is so good. I am so excited for what we have for you to present to you. In addition, we have the breathologist. After you've been taught how to look and feel and sell, we're going to teach you how to de-stress with the breathologist, Eliza Dukes Carter. And then we're going to teach you about having those belief systems that you need to succeed with our own Beverly Claiborne. So again, 6 coaches, including myself, and Keys out there. And we are going to just dive right in and dig away all of the mess that you're carrying, that luggage. You can't fly with baggage.
No, and people can smell a phony a mile away.
Come on, authenticity. Happy birthday to me, Key Bird says. That's Dr. West's auntie. Key Bird is in the building. And I appreciate you being out there. She called me fam. I got fam.
All over the world now at this point.
And speaking of all over the world, you know our Kenyans connections normally are out here. And so they are going to be looking at this probably later to see what they can glean from the sessions that we're talking about. Brian,
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to just lead kind of like you did this morning on belief. If we don't believe in ourselves, what?
Well, thank God Dr. Michelle is going to be here, because belief of the key words and the key things that matter is one of the trickier ones, because belief doesn't care if it's a positive belief or a negative belief. It's going to treat it as if it's close to true. So you're going to have to learn how, and adults, it's easy for us to forget how great we are. We need reminders. That's why I'm so happy that Barbara and Dr. Michelle are going to be here, and Sister Holly going to help remind adults. It's easy for adults to forget. If it's not reinforced, they forget how awesome they already are. So if we can teach people and help remind them how awesome they are, help them to package it, okay? Teach them how to present it, which no one is better than Sister Barbara, and teach them how to get money in exchange for it. They will leave here, just like Dr. Michelle said, leaving here better than they came, but not only better, but more profitable, more joyous, have more fun, and more better versions of themselves. Belief is tricky because, you know, people will say one thing, but believe another. So we got to get in deeper, okay? And we're going to give them every reason to believe. They will believe before they leave this event right here. No one leave this event the way they came.
That's
okay?
right.
So,
and if they didn't have no pulse.
Yeah. And even if they didn't have a pulse, there's enough positive batteries around them.
Yes, say that.
Okay. So
that's it.
They can't not have a pulse. Come on.
Right. And you can't unlearn what you heard. You can't unhear it. These tools, even if you try to revert back to your old ways.
Yeah.
You
I used to do an exercise.
You can't replace it. So I'm excited to be a part of it.
I'm excited for you to be a part. I used to do an exercise, and I still do when I do live events with a balloon. And I would have the participants take the balloon and examine it. I mean, what color, what texture, what size, if it was round, if it was long, what does it look like, right? And then I would ask them to blow into I didn't ask you to blow it up, because some of y'all be passed out if you had to blow the balloon up, but I asked you to blow into the balloon enough air to expand it a bit. And then just hold it there between your fingers. And after about a minute, I asked them to release it enough so the air comes out, but they still had the balloon in their hands. And then I asked them to re-examine the balloon. What does it look like now? Does it look the same as it did before you blew air into it? And then I liken that to your knowledge. Once you expand your mind to see the wealth that's in you, as Brian said, and once you expand your mind to crack all of that mask off, like Dr. BT said, and once you expand your mind to know that the beauty on the outside is also on the inside, like Holly said, you'll never be the same. You never be the same.
Analogy.
You can't go back. You can't ever go back to your original form. And Shani said it best. You can't unlearn what you learned. And you take it with you. That's one of the most phenomenal things that each one of these phenomenal people on the platform have in common. And that is they love to share information. That's who I hug up to. That's who I clinch arms with. That's who I couple my talent and my gifts to. Dr. Terry James, thank you out there. She said, happy birthday, Coach B. I'm having a phenomenal time today. I don't know about y'all, but I'm having a great day on my birthday. How about that?
Amen.
Anybody else want to chime in on belief?
Absolutely. I will definitely chime in because we all have gifts that God has given us. But sometimes it takes others to unlock those gifts, to even let us know that the gifts are there.
Can
we
you
don't
repeat that one more time?
Shani, you're messing with me. You know I got short-term memory situation. But trust and believe you have those gifts. And sometimes you have to come to a platform such as this to realize it and to actually act on the gifts that you've been blessed with. When we were in Africa, Les Brown spoke at the Business Connection, and he said something that was powerful. He said, life is like an elevator.
Yes.
That on your way up, you're going to have to stop and let some folk off.
Let some folk off.
Because everybody is not going to be part of the journey the entire way. Everybody in your circle that you're comfortable with will not level up with you. You're going to have to step out. And this is your opportunity.
Yes. Yes. Holly.
I love it. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. I'm like, when is the conference? How many more days? Because I'm ready to be there. Like I'm ready to go. I'm just so encouraged by everything that I'm hearing from the other speakers. And there's so much that we can even learn from one another. So I'm very excited about that. But just to piggyback off of what Brian and Dr. Michelle have already said. So from my perspective, and Barbara touched on it a little bit too. I mean, it's all about allowing your inner beauty to radiate outward. And so I always tell our clients that the greatest thing that you can wear is confidence. Forget the mascara, forget the foundation, the lashes, the lips, all of that. The greatest thing that you can wear is confidence. And so our team work really hard to make sure that when we're meeting with our clients, we want that confidence, that inner beauty to radiate outward. And we really want them to feel empowered. So we have a tagline that says we're encouraging women to feel beautiful, bold, confident, and empowered. And so we hope that by the end of that retreat or well into that retreat, you're going to feel that. You're going to lead with confidence. You're going to allow that inner beauty to radiate outward. And then, we'll have fun along the way by teaching you some tricks and tips with some mascara and lashes and all that. But it's way bigger than that. And so when you lead with confidence, you walk into a room taking up space, being confident in who you are and whose you are, people are going to notice. People are going to notice.
The whose you are for me. It was the whose you are for me.
Yeah.
Let me piggyback on Holly if I could.
Go ahead. Yes.
A few years ago, my wife and I both are very civic. We like to give to the homeless and we like to do all that kind of stuff. And there was one year, my wife had this great idea to just arch eyebrows for homeless women. Okay. So she brought her tools with her and to color them in and to arch them and all that kind of stuff, set up on like boxes. And there was this one homeless lady. She looked homeless, dressed homeless, looked like she'd been out there for a long time. She sat down and my wife did just her eyebrows of this homeless lady. And when the lady saw herself in the mirror, I can't get the image out of my head. It was one of the most pretty faces I'd ever seen. An almond-shaped head, all her beauty came out with just one little thing. And I have to believe just doing that little bit for her beauty raised her esteem in that moment that she could move her life forward from where it was. She don't have to stay that way. Wow. So little differences I've seen up front close with Sister Holly. You can help a woman. I mean, that woman who doesn't do her hair, wears a t-shirt all the time, with a little bit of help from Holly, that woman will stand erect and do her hair and dress nicer with just a little bit of help. So your work is transformative, my sister.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly why we do it. That's
they
exactly
say if you look good, you feel good, right? Sometimes when you are kind of blue, just that little something like that, a little mascara and a lip liner, you're like, oh, wait, I'm cute. Yeah.
You
need that.
Good look good, feel good, do good. That's our tagline too. Look good, feel good, do good.
Fantastic.
Right.
And I like that word, transforming, because the title of my first part of the title of my book is Transforming Your Reality. And this retreat is going to transform your reality. It's going to give you whatever it is that you need, that you lack. You know, we don't all come as a complete picture. When I showed up at Barbara H. Smith's door for her to coach me, I was blessed because I was coached vicariously by Brian, who coached her, and Dr. West, who coached. Hey, so I just sucked it all in. And so we don't come as a complete package. But when you finish and you get everything you need from each person has something you need. When you leave, your reality will be transformed.
Wow. I love Crystal's out there. Crystal Nicole is out there. You need to be at this conference, Crystal. I'm just saying. You and I need to talk. You need to be at this conference. I love that because what I know for a fact is birds of a feather flock together.
Yes.
And if you're the smartest one in your group, you need a new group. Yeah, a whole new group, right?
Right.
So here's a group of professionals. I'm not the smartest one. That's why I hang around these people. I'm trying to get you in the group. Come on in the room. I'm just saying.
Because if you are the smartest person in your circle, it's not a circle, it's a cage.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it.
Wait, where's the mic so I can drop it? I'm just saying.
Hey. Say it again, Shani. I'm going to do you like you do me. Say it again.
For the people back here,
Yeah.
I said, if you're the smartest person in your circle, you're not in a circle. You're in a cage.
Yes.
That was powerful.
Absolutely.
That was
Got that
powerful.
from the talented Dr. West. Just saying.
Love it.
Yes.
So we have to grow. What are you gonna do?
Can I
You
back
like
off
right
of that?
now, or are you ready to go to the next level? Are you ready? I'm ready. I'll be there. Well, I see you there. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm doing altar call.
Yeah. You are, in essence, you are. Holly, what were you gonna say?
I was just going to say, I mean, and I don't even know if I could follow that, but another thing that always comes to mind for me is that your network will determine your net worth.
Oh, I love it.
It's not mine, but I use it all the time. And it really does help me to make sure that I'm aligned with like-minded people, that I am, birds of a feather will flock together, and eagles were meant to soar. And so you want to soar and you want to fly with people who are like-minded, who are ambitious, people who are going where you're going, or maybe they're already there, and so to your point, Shani, if you're not in those circles and in those spaces, then you're in the wrong group. You need to align with people who want to help elevate you and will give you the tools and the resources to do that. And this is that group. This retreat will offer you all of that and then some.
Right. Thank you so much.
I mean, because you're not only getting what you're going to grab from these coaches, you're going to grab the experience with the other participants. You will end up being forever friends. You'll forever be connected. So, listen, I know you guys have all been my friends in my virtual head anyway, but honey, after October the 12th, we're BFFs. We might as well just do bracelets or whatever, because it's a wrap. We're together forever. So.
We're gonna be on the group me thread, okay?
Yes.
Every day.
Start a group chat. We might as well start it right now. What you wearing? I'm just saying.
I just love this girl. This lady right here, Shani Smith. People have mistaken us for being sisters because our last name is Smith, and like we've known each other forever. That is not the case. That is not the case. We're going to give Shani a chance to tell that story in a minute. I want to shout out Darlene Black Nomer Bamsour. She is out there. Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday earlier. And thank you for being on the show today. She said the show is going great. I love it. I love it. I love it. We've got some powerhouses on this platform. And it's not just these powerhouses. We got two more coming that are going to be at the Sisters in Power, Sisters to Advance, October 9, 10, 11, and 12. And now I'm going to give you a short commercial inside a commercial. If you are watching this broadcast and you are chomping at the bit to get to this event because it's the 15th day of September and it just so happens to be your girl's birthday, and you mention in an email support at barbarahsmith.com. Let me give it to you again because you ain't going to miss this. Support at barbarahsmith.com. And you mentioned you saw this broadcast. Today only, I'm going to give you 15% off the cost of admission. Today only. I just thought of that. Let's do that. Just because I feel generous.
That's how it works when you have a sales confidence coach. I'm just
Come
saying.
on.
Okay.
Come on. We went to Africa. I mean, I know some of you out there already know that. And some of the experiences that we had, Dr. Michelle Boone Thornton was gracious enough to say yes. She raised her hand to say yes to the experience.
Yes.
And the experience is not explainable in English, Swahili, French, Spanish, or any other language. It's not explained. You cannot explain an experience. I know someone said people may forget what you said or what you did, but they will never forget how you made them
Feel.
Yes. I love that quote.
Yes, when you feel the experience of the electricity of these ladies coming together, there's going to be some laughter. You can believe that. There's going to be some tears. You can believe that. There's going to be some breakthroughs. There's going to be some uprises. There's going to be some cheers. You cannot explain. Like when we were in Africa, Dr. BT, we can't explain to people how it felt. And that's what I'm saying you're going to get at the Sisters Empower Sisters to Advance event, October 9, 10, 11, and 12. If you're not able to come all 3 days, also support at barbarahsmith.com and give us the day you want to show up. We have a special deal for you, but we ain't telling you what that is. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. Just saying. But we'll give you a 1-day pass or a 2-day pass to the event. And we'll talk about that later. Thank you so much for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, what a phenomenal birthday. You know, my husband asked me, what did I want for my birthday? And I told him just one thing. He said, what was that? Because he's ready to go spend money. You can't buy what I wanted. I just wanted to be on the wake-up list this morning. Thank you, Lord. On the wake-up list. So I'm excited just to be on the wake-up list. They called my name this morning. The angels, they say, hey, sister, it's time to get up. I said, okay, thank you, Lord. I'm still here. But Shani, we are not sisters.
We are not sisters.
By blood.
We're not cousins.
We're not cousins. You ain't none of my cousin them. But how did we meet? Do you remember?
Do I remember? I can't forget it. I can't unlearn this. My balloon will never be the same. I was on a Zoom. I was on camera. I don't even think you were on camera at the moment when I first heard your voice. And I was like, who is that? It was like 20 people in there. You know, you have to, especially when you're on your phone, you got to try to swipe and look and see for the box. Who is that talking? You know? And then I see you talking and I'm like, I'm going to connect with her. I'm just going to do it. That was a Holy Spirit download because like,
but I want you to
connect
pause
with you and say what?
So I want you to pause right there. Shani, I want you to pause right there. You took action. Action takers are money makers.
Okay. My coach
Action takers are money makers. I got that from Dr. Lotus Roche. Action takers are money makers. So you took action, and then what happens next?
I asked for your calendar link. And at the moment, I'm thinking, ooh, with that personality, she's probably going to say something ridiculous that is not in my budget. But I'm just going to see. We're just going to see what she says. You gave me the calendar link. We make the appointment. And I can hear, now that I know you, I can see that your face was like, and what can I do for you? And I said, I don't know. I have no idea.
Pause right there.
I have no idea.
You have to know what you want. Folks out there, you have to know what you want. If you don't know what you want, you need to be here so you can find out what you need. How do you know what your future's supposed to look like if you don't even know what you can't even articulate what you want? My coach Brian said, "What do you want?" Did you not, Brian McNeil? Tell me.
That's right. That's right. You almost made me do a Kool in the Gang jam. You can have it if you want it.
What do you want? If you don't know what you want, how can you get what you want?
Yeah.
But Shani knew she wanted something.
I knew I wanted more.
Ooh.
I knew I deserved more, but I just didn't know how to make it happen because obviously, clearly, my circle had become a cage.
Yeah.
What am I going to ask? If you're all asking me what to do, what am I supposed to get out of this situation? But other than burnout,
Right.
what can I get from that? Not saying that I'm going to say throw you away and we'll never talk again. No, absolutely not. But I need to connect with people who are where I want to be, who are people who are going where I'm going.
And that's the name of that too.
And then it was a wrap. And I just want to say it's only been 1 year.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Shani. You didn't have to know exactly, but what you did know is you wanted to put yourself in the way of success.
Come on.
I love it.
You wanted to get close to the fire.
That part.
You got close to the fire. You heard Barbara speak. You didn't know what it is, but you wanted to be close to the fire. Now, in that year's time, I met you, 6 months ago? Maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe longer?
Because he's my coach too. Just saying, y'all.
Yeah, she's been my client as well. And you were a good client for me too. You know, smart, on point. And I even put in the comments just now, I want to find my own Shani. My own.
Yes.
You know,
You can't have mine. You can't have mine.
I know. Every time I say that, Barbara says, well, you can't have mine. I'm not trying to take yours because she's your Shani.
Yeah.
Okay. She couldn't be my Shani because she's Barbara's. But I want to find my own, really, because it's special. And I thought you were special the whole time, Shani. You take your life seriously. But I wanted to applaud you for putting yourself in the way of success. You know, Barbara's achieved some things. Okay.
Yes.
Brother Brian has achieved some things. Okay. You know, so, but you're there too. So thank you.
That was so good, Brian. Good. You know what?
Wait, that's how you know it's going to be church within church. I'm just saying, if you are not coming, hurry up and send me that email so that I can put you on the list. Don't fall into FOMO. Do not miss this. I'm just saying, I'm excited. I'm like Holly. When we going? Can we go now?
Yeah, now.
What do you mean it's not check-in time yet?
Okay, one word. We got to go with one word around the horn. I want you to think about one word that you're expecting from the retreat. One word. We're going around the horn. Hey, Stephanie Huckino. Great day. How are you, my love? We have a conversation we have to have. Stephanie Huckino. One word around the horn, and then we're going to show you the Natasha House video. These are the people who we are giving proceeds to. Part of our proceeds are going to Natasha House. You're going to see the video on the outtake. That's the last thing you're going to see before the show ends. But I want to go around and ask each one of you one word you're expecting for the retreat, and you can't use the same word. So if somebody says your word, then you got to pick a different word.
Call me first.
Call me first. That way she don't risk somebody taking her word. That's fine. Go ahead. You can go first.
Men go last.
That's fine.
And hostesses go last. So we're going to start with Dr. Michelle Booth Thornton, since she raised her hand first. Go ahead, Dr. Michelle.
I thought I was still in class. Transformation.
Whoo, great word. Holly.
Elevation.
Whoo, another great word. Shani.
Awareness.
Oh, that's an awesome word too. Brian.
Growth.
Yes.
Oh, all of these words, growth, transformation, elevation. What's the other word that I missed?
It's your turn next.
Oh, it's my turn.
That's right.
Empowerment.
Yes.
That's what you can expect at the Sisters Empower Sisters to Advance event, October 9, 10, 11, and 12. This has been a phenomenal show. I want to thank my special guests, Dr. Michelle Boone Thornton, always in my corner, Holly Bird Miller, BFF forever, Brian K. McNeil, the definite sales confidence coach that made me change my tune to be a lean, mean selling machine. I love you all so very much. And Shani, the sensationally smooth, always hilarious. Y'all didn't know she was funny. Sensationally smooth, always funny, Shani Smith. Thank you so much for being out there. We're out of here. And next week is the Black Business Expo. We will not be here next week, but we will be here the week after. I will be on the Black Business Expo, as will Shani and a couple of other people all week long. You want some phenomenal information for free? Show up there 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day next week, starting the 19th through the 25th.
25th.
So be there. Be there if you want more information about anything, sales, marketing, all kinds of stuff. Be at the Black Business Expo, Black Business Olympics. Thank you so much. Have a great time on this day, because it's a special day. And you know what time it is? It's time for you to step into your greatness, because the world is waiting for you. We out.
What a great show.
It is a gem, tucked away near a forest, a place where the lost are found. It is a gift of wholeness for those who are ready to receive it. A secret place where peace can be found in stillness. Where you can finally stop fighting to survive and just breathe. Just breathe. Where accountability corrects and the word help is not a cuss word. It is the place that was thought of before you ever thought you needed it. It is where forgiveness starts and healing begins. Where we are taught that when we put our hands to work, we can create some things. As we uprooted the weeds in the garden, it was a reflection of our lives. As we uprooted disappointment, as we uprooted pain, as we uprooted being traumatized. Because God doesn't deal with the surface. He gets to the root of it. We laughed. We shared tears. We shared our stories. We shared our fears, our dreams, our visions, our heart. We were more than just mothers. We were broken women trying to figure out how to become whole again. It became a place where homelessness became hopeless until we reached the bridge of wholeness.